Okay, this video we're going to show you how to create email templates and set them to triggers. So first of all, you go into your tools area and then down to SMS and email templates. This can be done at retailer, group or parent level. So if you don't see it in here, it's because it's been taken into a higher level than the retailer system that you're in. So going into add new template, excuse me. So we're going to set one for a new inquiry. So we'll call it give it a template title. We'll put in there, thank you. And then we can start to compose. So first of all, I would have thought you'd want to add a logo or something in the top there. So you've got choices here. You can use the mail merge field. So you could go dealer logo, pop that in, and that will pull through the logo that you've got in your InquiryMax system. So for instance, I've got the InquiryMax logo there. If you have someone who's a professional marketing executive who's really useful at creating HTML formatted templates, then you can just copy and paste a HTML template into here and then click OK and it will populate. We're going to do it the manual way. So dear, so instead of it saying Mr. and Mrs., you can actually, again, you would go down into here, pick the title, insert that, space, and then the surname, insert that, comma, and then thank you for your inquiry at. Okay, so in there we'll put the dealership name, so it will pull through the name there. I hope. So I hope you found the information on the make, range, useful, and to welcome you to showroom time to discuss this further. Okay. Let's say, so we now need the sales exec's details. We'll go, oops. In there. Okay, so that's a very basic composition of an email template. Now, if you want to make it look a little bit nicer, you can add imagery to it as well. So what we'll do is we'll put a logo in the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll click onto this icon here, which brings up the insert edit image. So I'm just going to open up a new page and take a Mercedes logo. Okay, so into images, pick the logo I want to use. So I like the look of that one. Copy image address. So get the image address back into InquiryMax, paste the address into there, and then click OK. So you can see the logo there. And now I want to link that into my website. So highlight it again and use the chain link icon. So into that. Let's go into InquiryMax. So find the URL that I want to link to, highlight it, copy it, paste it into there. And I would always recommend the target is a new window, so it doesn't move the customer away from maybe something they're already reading. It opens up in a fresh page. So click OK to that. So once we've done all that, we're going to mark that for we're going to mark that for a new inquiry. If you want to have a look at it, click preview and you can see vaguely how it will come out. Obviously the best way to see what it looks like is to add yourself on as a customer, put your own email address in and send yourself the template that you've created so you can see it come through. Obviously all these mail merge fields, so if I added myself in, it would say, Dear Mr. Ferdinando, thank you for inquiry at Marks Motors, because that's the test site that I use. I hope you found the information on the Mercedes-Benz C-Class useful and would like to welcome you into the showroom to discuss further. So it will pull through that detail as long as you create the inquiry correctly. So we'll close that down. We're going to mark that for a new inquiry. Okay, so if I save that now, so let's just find the one that I've just built. Marks Motors new inquiry. So all of these that are crossed out, they are crossed out because they are not set for a trigger. So where I chose new inquiry in the top drop down box of the previous screen, if I left that as manual, then it would be crossed out. But because I've chosen to trigger it to new inquiry, I have the edit rule pencil available for me to change. So I want to go post action and I want to change it to 6 hours after the inquiry. So every time I load an inquiry, 6 hours after that inquiry has been loaded, this email will get sent to the customer. Unless he takes a test drive, buys a car, picks up a car, we mark him a lost sale. So you can see you can actually cancel them triggers if something else occurs in the meantime. Okay? Let's just untick these. Make sure it's set as active, click save, and that's then done. So every single email, every single contact that I now load as a new inquiry will receive that email template.